Hi guys, it's Denise. It's been a while since I uploaded a video here on YouTube just because I've been uploading on IGTV, but here I am. I'm going to be doing this easy and quick summer makeup look that is sweat proof, great for on the go, and I just love how it's super natural and not caked up, very kind of like juicy and glowy kind of look. So if you want to see how I did this, please keep watching. Okay, so before I put on any makeup, I made sure that I put on moisturizer and also SPF because that's super important. And also I'm going to be putting this lip gloss. It's the Buxom full-on plumping lip gloss just to kind of prep my lips and make it more plump. So I have very oily skin and really large pores, especially around my nose area, so I make sure that I prime. And the primer I'm going to be using is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Okay, next is the Becca Under Eye Braiding Concealer that I've talked about in many of my videos. Love this one just to kind of cover up my under eye. I love how it's also sticky enough to make my concealer grip and last longer. It just really brightens the under eye. So I have a little bit of like post-inflammatory scarring from like long time ago. This foundation or BB cream would just cover it up, and this one is specifically for oily skin, and this is the Covergirl Clean Matte BB cream in medium. What I love about this one is very light, yet the coverage is just the right kind of coverage. I don't like to cake up my face, especially with the heat. So I'm just going to take a little bit like this and using my beauty blender, going to layer that on. As you can see, it's very natural and light, yet it just covers up everything that you need to cover up. Super easy to blend, perfect when you're on the go. So next one is concealer. I am using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I find that the matte is too drying, and again, I want my skin to look very natural. I'm just gonna be putting it right here, and to make your look more kind of like lifted, you put it over here and then just blend away. Okay, so foundation and concealer is done. I'm going to spray myself with the MAC Fix Plus in Matte just to kind of lock everything in before I put on the rest of the stuff. Okay, so heading to the eyebrows. I've been loving the bushy eyebrows kind of look. So I'm going to be using this product that truly helped with my fluffy brows. So it is the Got To Be Glued. This is the travel size one. It's only $2 in the drugstore. Because now that everything is kind of like set, I'm going to be putting my dip brow, which I always use. I found that a dip brow works better for me, especially in the heat. It just stays on. Okay, so for my bronzer, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer in the shade 03 Macchiato. And I love creams, especially in the summer. So not really being precise here, just kind of like putting color to my face and to match my body. Okay, so for blush, I'm going to be using a cream once again, and this is the Glow Play Blush from MAC, and it's the shade So Natural. Okay, so one trick that I do is to make my face look more lifted. I don't put it in the apples of my cheeks, but I do put it over here to lift my face. I even put a tad bit here just to kind of give that color, make it more look natural. Then I'm going to be topping that off with a bit of the Milani Romantic Rose Powder Blush. Kind of give it a little bit of color. I'm also not going to put any powder under my eyes just because I don't really need it. If I don't need it, I don't do it. Okay, so the next one is gonna be my eyes. So I'm going to be using my Hoola bronzer once again. Gonna make it really simple. I just have a fluffy brush, and just to kind of contour a little bit and give it a shape, and just lightly warm it up. You don't have to be precise, just make sure you kind of like hit your crease. Okay, so for my eyeshadow, I still kind of want it to pop. I don't want to be putting a lot of eyeshadow on my eyes. I'm going to be using the Kosas 10-second eyeshadow in the color Glow. I'm going to go closer and I'm just going to paint this all over my eyelid. And just blend it with my fingers to kind of brighten up the look. It would stay on forever, trust me. It doesn't budge even when you scratch your eye. I really like long fluffy eyelashes, so I'm going to prime my eyelashes with the Marc Jacobs eyelash primer. Honestly, you don't need primers, but for me it works and it helps a lot with lengthening and volumizing my lashes. I'm going to be using the Covergirl Supersizer mascara, and obviously it's waterproof because you don't want your makeup to melt. This look kind of reminds me actually of Addison Rae. I don't know if you know Addison Rae, but she's an amazing dancer, very beautiful girl. She's a TikToker and she's known for her beautiful lashes. Okay, so my next mascara, just to kind of make it more voluminous, is this one right here from L'Oreal, and it is the Lash Paradise. So that's how my eyelashes look like. For my highlight, it's a drugstore highlighter that I've been loving. I've had this in my collection for a long time, but it's just recently that I rediscovered it again. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the color or shade Golden Flower Crown, and it's this goldeny champagne-y color. And I'm just gonna be putting it on the high points of my face. You can see again, very candlelight glowy kind of look, not too much. Some of the highlighters that I have, they're too they're too out there, which it would be too much for this look. Okay, so we are done with the face. Now we're heading to the lips, and I'm going to be using a lip liner and a lip gloss. The lip liner that I'm going to be using to kind of give it a little bit of shape is this lip liner called Hover, not so sure how to pronounce it, from MAC. I kind of filled in a little bit just to give it a nice good coat of color. So we are heading to gloss. I'm going to be using the Kosas Wet Lip Oil in the shade Dips, my current favorite. And to lock everything, I'm going to spray myself with the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus in matte. So here is the finished look. Very natural, easy, sweat proof, perfect for moms who are in a hurry, perfect for on the go. And that is it for this makeup tutorial for today. I hope you like it. If you do, please go ahead and hit like. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. And don't forget, no matter what the day brings, always find joy. I'll put it in the next video. Bye.